Hello everyone, welcome back for more. Let's play Ultima 1, the First Age of Darkness. Last we left off, I'm turning the noise back on for this because it's special. Anyway, we gathered 4 gems from the 4 kings. And after we gathered those, well, we'll need those to power a time machine later. But before we can get the time machine, we need to become level 8, and we need to become a space ace. Becoming a space ace will get us part of the way to level 8, so we can go ahead and do that first. We do that by double checking and making sure that we have at least either the reflect suit or the vacuum suit. Either one of those 2 equipped. And we get on the shuttle. We blast off. If we did not have the vacuum suit or the reflect suit, we would just die here and go away. So what we're looking at, the shuttle is the one kind of free floating off the far right. The sun there in the middle of the screen is pretty much useless. I don't even think it can hurt us if we fly into it. The blue-green ball off on the left is the world we will need to go back into if we once we become a space ace. And the little funky thing at the bottom right of the screen, just to the left of the shuttle, is a spaceport. We board the spaceport to basically get a new ship or refit and drop everything in my lab. No, we board the spaceship, or board the space dock to, let's back up, either get a new ship or repair and refuel the one we have. At which point we have to reboard it. But every time we get on a new ship, it costs us 500 gold, basically. It ain't cheap. So the 2 ships you're looking at there, the big fat one and the little narrower ship, they both have different stats. The big fat one has about 5,000 counts of fuel, but only about 1,000 shields. And the other one has significantly less. It's one of the it's a weird one. Have I got that backward? No, it's 1,000 shield and 5,000 fuel for the big fat one. The other one has 5,000 shield and 2,500 fuel. I tend to go through shield and fuel at roughly the same pace. I get shot a lot because it's kind of hard not to get shot here, but we will see what's going on there. But the first thing we'd have to do, we have to be very careful. We have to be very, very careful. And line up exactly with the little divot so we can park our nose in the space dock, and it lets you choose your ship. So let's go ahead and choose the bottom ship. If we turn left or right, all we will do is good grief. Sorry folks, have to yawn apparently. All we will really do is damage ourselves if we try to turn. So let's go ahead and detach. And now we are in kind of a... If you've ever played like the old Atari 2600 game Space Raiders or Star Voyager, we're about to play a semblance of that. Let's pull up the map and we can see what we got here. We are in the dead center, that's why it's blinking. Each one of those letters, marks, or whatever is a different sector in space. If there is an H, that means hostiles are there. Those could also be just TIE fighter symbols because, spoiler alert, we are going to be shooting TIE fighters down. We have to shoot down 20 TIE fighters to become a space ace. The most fuel efficient way I found to do this is to go north and then west, then go west a couple, then go south, then go west, then go north. And if we haven't found it by then, if we haven't hit 20 of them by then, pray that the other half of the screen will be better. But every time you do anything, and I do mean anything, that also includes just moving your cursor left and right during the battle scenes, which you will see in a second, it takes small bits of fuel. If we run out of fuel, we die. If we run out of shield, we die. That's kind of how this works. So now we've looked at this. We are going to notice that I turned and it cost fuel. We are going to start Also, do not touch the Earth with either this ship or the big fat one. It doesn't survive re-entry. You've got to use the shuttle to do it. Okay, now we're switching over view. I hope you like this sound. I'm not a fan of it, but I hope you like it. I'm keeping the sound on for a couple of reasons here. Because we're going to hyper jump to the north. Isn't that just amazingly pleasant? Dang it. When you fire at these, you gotta hit slightly north of center. Got that's one. We don't have to keep track because the game will let us know when we've hit 20. Okay, and there are no more here. So we switch the view. Kill that. We double check and make sure there are still hostiles to the right area and make sure we actually did warp the way we want to warp. Now we view. And then we hyperspace. Have you had enough of that sound yet? Have we had enough of the game farting at us? Good God, that hurts my ears. I honestly don't care if we've had enough of the game farting at us. We're about to have no more game farting at us. Also, sometimes getting to the enemies before they get off screen is nearly impossible. There we go. No more noise. And we will check. Yep. Okay. Place is clear. Time to warp again. You can only hyper jump from this screen, by the way. Just letting you know this. If you're in the other viewpoint, it will not let you. Also, it takes way too long for this. The ships have fairly predictable movement. they will basically try to move away from your mouse cursor. Okay, we're done there. Before we actually smack into the station there, let's see, we have pretty much all our fuel and shield still left. Not worth it to dock yet. Let's see, we want to go south from here anyway. And then we go hyperspace again. I don't know if there's a way to get good at this part besides just doing it. I'm sure there are ways. All these ships are starting so far off that I don't have time to reach them. Yeah, let's go ahead and go south. Also, something I didn't mention, the circles are where there are suns on this map. The little thing with the 3 dots means there's absolutely nothing there. And the crosses are bases we can refuel at. That's all those mean. It is making things difficult when they spawn all the fighters at the edge of the screen so they can get away. That one hit. Was that the only... Aww. I went all this way for one ship. This way for one ship. Damn. Okay. Yep, we go this way now. Gotta go west. Gotta keep finding ships to shoot. Boy, Ultima 1 sure was a first game in the series. I think it's better than Ultima 2, though. Yeah, over here. Come on. Just give me a chance to get to them. And we're out of enemies. And trust me, when you become a space ace, the game will let you know that the game is not shy about letting you know that you have become a space ace. I'm not done with grinding yet. I'm gonna have to go into a dungeon after I finish this and get up to 7,000 experience points. Dang it. Ah. Oh man, I'm running out of sectors up in this corner of the map, aren't I? Ah well. I think this is going to be a shorter video than most of the ones in this series, but not by much at this rate. Not by much. Damn. I'm gonna have to refuel. Man, it's green, dang it! You, I can't get to you. Or you. I don't think I can make it to you either. No, not you. Not you. I have no idea. See, I have no idea if there are extra ships floating around, or if these are all basically the same ship. You know what I mean? If I'm just missing out on that many opportunities. Or if once it gets to the side, it just returns to the center. You jerk. You are a jerk. Luckily, we have just managed to arrive in a sector with a starbase. I'm lined up just right. Everything is refilled now. It cost us another 500 gold. Let's see. Going back to north. I don't mind this gameplay. It's a little bit rudimentary, don't get me wrong. And it's kind of finicky with how it spawns in the ships. Like that, and that. And only had one. Dang it. North again it is. Okay. Well, I know I've shot a bunch. I haven't been keeping count because the game does that just perfectly fine for you. I'm gonna be able to catch you. Yeah, I got that one. Let's see, now we're in the system of the star. We gotta jump twice to get over to the next one. So we are going to jump twice. should be nothing here. So I can just go ahead and wait for it to say hyper jump complete. And immediately launch into the next hyper jump. Right back into combat. There we go. We have achieved the rank of Space Ace. And we have no more enemies in this sector. Works for me. I need to go down 3 and right 1 in pretty much any order. So we will go ahead and go right. Work our way back to the middle of the system. Work our way back to the middle of the system, grab our shuttle, and land back on Earth. We have 3 straight jumps, and that should take us right there. Should not be any enemies to attack either. One. This will be 2. And this is a good thing I refilled fuel. I would not have had enough fuel to do this without the refuel I did. And then one more jump. Just need to be very careful about docking. Don't want anything, and especially do not want to try to land on Earth. See how precise we have to be? How exacting it is. And now we're in the right ship. Back up. I'm reasonably sure that touching a sun does absolutely nothing to us. But after that, I'm not willing to risk it. Also, ponder amongst yourselves, how exactly did we build all these star bases and such? And now we have landed safely, and we are all the way back here. We can exit. And we can go, huzzah, we have done our thing. And now I need to gain another 32-ish hundred experience. But I will do that off camera, because that's going to involve getting down to a few levels in the dungeon and just trying to climb up and down the ladder to spawn a bunch of enemies. It will be exciting, and I will have to put the sound on for it. So I don't think I want to make you guys deal with that. But yeah, that'll be all for this one. When we come back, we will be ready to perform a jailbreak and get a princess out of the dungeon. So until then, take care, everyone.